Hi, welcome back to my channel, Open the Door. Today is episode 31. It is Sunday, Mother's Day, so I want to take this opportunity to wish a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there in all forms and all ways. Thank you so much for all you do. We wouldn't be who we are without you. Much love to all of you. So, resentment is our topic for today. Have you heard the saying, don't drink the poison? I can relate to many different things, but in this case, I relate it to a saying I know that says that holding unforgiveness and resentment towards others is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. So it does affect ourselves primarily when we're holding this unforgiveness and bitterness, and I'll be talking some more about that today, of course. So resentment is a complex emotion that can be directed at a person, a group, a situation, or self. It could be directed at an authority figure who abuses power, colleagues who undermine our work, friends and family who betray our trust, and it can become a heavy burden to carry and harmful to us over time. So that impact that it has on us is both emotional and mental on our well-being. The negative emotions that come up from holding resentment include things like anger, bitterness, hostility, and it increases our stress as well. Resentment can poison our relationships and hinder our ability to find resolution, difficulties in relationships. So how do we handle this? Well, we need to address the root cause of the resentment and then find healthy ways to manage it and ultimately release it. And this can be accomplished and addressed through either communication, self-reflection, or also seeking support. So resentment can manifest in our lives through these negative emotional patterns that I mentioned, as well as increasing our feelings of bitterness and anger towards a person or a situation when we don't work to resolve the root cause of the resentment. So these ongoing negative thoughts and feelings, result from harboring the grudges, and ultimately it can lead us into engaging in passive-aggressive types of behavior, and even physical symptoms that can manifest through tension, stress, depression, or even illness. So that's how resentment can manifest, and here's the negative effects of that manifestation. So emotional distress, I've mentioned that several times so far, but including things like angerness and hostility that leads to anxiety and depression and stress. The damage that's done to relationships, and it strains that connection and leads to a breakdown in communication and a lack of trust with others. Stagnation. Holding resentment can hold us back from personal growth, and it hinders our ability to move forward because we're focusing too much on the past. So these destructive, negative behavior patterns, such as passive-aggressive and vengefulness and isolation, really can ultimately take its toll on you, not just your mental well-being, but as your physical well-being as well. So why do we hold resentment? And we all have at one time or another, and probably will again, because we are human. We're dealing with human emotions here. But so why do we hold these resentments? Well, it results from these type of things: unresolved hurt that stems from feeling that we were wronged or hurt by someone or something. Perceived injustice, especially when there are no consequences to the other individual. And also a lack of communication. If grievances aren't expressed or resolved, they can fester and evolve and turn into resentment. A sense of powerlessness when we're feeling unable to change a situation or confront the source of our resentment, as well as a lack in our identity and sense of self-worth, and we feel diminished and disrespected by others, can cause us to hold on to resentment. And some people have patterns of holding grudges. They're not able to work through their anger, and it just kind of gets stuck there, and then the resentment builds and grows, and this resentment can become, for these people who tend to hold grudges, it's a form of a coping mechanism for them and a way to try to protect themselves from future harm. So all of this information leads us to the aspect of letting go. How do we let go of the resentment? Well, it would be this type of thing. So first of all, know it's a gradual process, and you need to be acknowledging it and accepting of your feelings and understand the root of the cause of the resentment that you're holding. And then practice forgiveness, not just for the other that you're holding resentment for, but also for yourself. My throat is stuck a little. You may need support from trusted friends and family members or a professional, and that's okay. I emphasize that in every episode because I believe it's very important. So here's some steps that you can take to work through letting go of resentment. Number 1, cultivate empathy. Try to see the other's perspective. Number 2, practice self-compassion and acknowledge that it's okay to feel hurt or angry, and treat yourself with the kindness and understanding and just accept that fact. Number 3, engage in activities that bring you joy, hobbies and interests that uplift your spirits. Number 4, set boundaries to prevent further harm and to promote your sense of self-empowerment. Number 5, reframing negative thoughts, challenging and replacing those negative thoughts with more positive and realistic perspective can really shift and help you move away from the resentment. Mindfulness and meditation, by observing our thoughts and emotions and allowing, without judgment, these thoughts and emotions to flow through us. And just being mindful, making note of these variety of thoughts and emotions that come about when we're trying to work through our resentment. And possibly, taking note of what aspects of those thoughts and emotions that we need to address or look at a little deeper. Seeking closure is a pretty effective way of getting past our resentment. And the way that we can do that, one tool that you could try would be to write a letter that's never meant to be sent. Or if you're able to communicate with the person in person and speak your truth, but in a kind and non-aggressive way. Getting back to writing this letter, this can be done in your journal or in actual letter form, whatever, however you feel that you would like to do that, but it's a great way to release and express our emotions without feeling that there will be feedback and judgment come from the other person, because when you write the letter that you're probably not going to send it. I've written a few of these letters in the past, and what I normally do is after I think about what I want to say, and I write the letter, and I read it, and I might hang on to it for a few weeks and pull it out every couple of days and read it to remind myself. And ultimately what I do with these letters is I burn them. I burn it and I send it off with thanks and forgiveness for whatever lessons were learned through that situation. But in the burning process is when I mentally set the intention to once and for all release and let go of that resentment. So, as I've done in the last few episodes, I'm going to do a little meditation here at the end to release resentment. And thank you to those who aren't staying, that are choosing to leave now. Thanks for joining me today. And I've got a second video lined up to record today, but my goal was to get 2 out by the end of today, by the end of Mother's Day. I'm not sure if I'll meet that goal, but this video will definitely be coming out. So thanks and stay well to those who are leaving, and everybody else, get yourself ready and in a comfortable position, and we'll start our meditation here in just a second. Hi, welcome back. Yeah, I threw a sweater on. It's a little chilly. Okay, so meditation to release resentment. As I said, if you haven't done it yet, please get yourself comfortable, reclining, laying down, whatever's comfortable for you. And turn off any noise in the room, any extraneous noise, and any notification sounds on your phone, including your ringer. I like to set mine to do not disturb when I make these videos, just in case, so I don't get interrupted. But settle in and get ready for a nice little meditation here. We'll start with our body scan and breath work. So lean back and let's set the intention to release any resentment you may be holding through this meditation. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. And release out the mouth. Draining the lungs, keep blowing. And now another deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling. Once more, a deep breath in through the nose. And a nice long exhale, release and relax as you exhale. Draw your attention to the top of your head, starting at the crown chakra, working our way down now across the forehead, the temples, the eyebrows. In between those eyebrows is the location of your third eye. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and relax. Scanning further now through the neck, shoulders, upper back, chest, and down through the arms. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, sending relaxation to all these areas. Exhaling. Drawing our attention now further down the body, through the torso, the mid and lower back and abdomen. Deep breath in again. Sending relaxation now, raining over you from the top of the head down, across the shoulders, down the arms, across the front and back of your torso. Another deep breath in. Exhaling and focusing attention now in the pelvic region, the hips, buttocks. Relax and let go. Now moving further down the legs, past the knees, the calves, the ankles and toes. Allowing that relaxation to sink deeper with each breath. And using the breath to stay in the moment with the meditation. Any thoughts or feelings that arise, acknowledge them, but don't attach. A couple more deep breaths in. First through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Once more, deep breath in. For this meditation, we're going to work primarily with the sacral chakra, which is located just below the belly button. The color associated with the sacral chakra is bright orange, and it relates to our feelings, our creativity, our sensuality. But any block feelings that we have can remain stored in there, and it's going to block the flow of that particular chakra. So I'd like you to draw your attention now to just below your belly button and see in your mind a swirling vortex of energy in a bright orange color. As I said, this particular chakra is called the sacral chakra. And now we set the intention to open the center of that chakra. So see that swirling vortex. Open the center. And with the intention of releasing any resentment, bitterness, or anger that you're holding against any individual or situation, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, release and let go. You may see this in your mind's eye as a visualization of a dark cloud releasing from the center of that chakra. Another deep breath in. And with your breath, expel and release that negativity. Release that blocked energy. On your next inhale, fill it, the void, with unconditional love. So take a deep breath in, filling that void. You can see this as pure white light in your mind's eye, entering the center of your sacral chakra. Deep breath in, absorbing that love and that light, and then on the exhale, more releasing. So on the inhale, you absorb. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, you release. 3 more times. Inhale and absorb. Exhale and release. With unconditional love and forgiveness, we release all that is no longer needed. Any feelings of bitterness and unforgiveness. For we know that we're only harming ourselves and our well-being by holding on to these feelings. So we release them now, and we make space for what is needed, for peace, forgiveness, and love. Once more, a deep breath in. Exhaling. Spend just a couple moments in silence with this opened, cleansed sacral chakra. Giving thanks and gratitude that we're aware enough to know that we have the ability to do these things, that we don't have to keep drinking the poison. That we can choose to release these things and replace it with pure unconditional love and forgiveness. And what a beautiful gift that is, not just to ourselves, but to others and the world at large. In your mind's eye, see the sacral chakra located right below your belly button. A swirling vortex of bright orange colored. And now in your mind's eye, watch as the center of that closes, trapping in that pure white love and light, where we filled the void of the bitterness and unforgiveness. Love. And with gratitude, we close this meditation. Thanks everybody for joining me and for sticking around. I'll have another video out to you very soon, and if not tonight, within the next couple days, I promise. Stay well. I wish you peace, love, and light. I really hope you're taking good care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Stay well. Bye for now.